First of all, big up all the subscribers, everyone that leaves a comment, everyone that likes and subscribes and shares, all the good stuff. Big up every single one of you. Close shaves, having a close one, just getting away with it by the skin of your teeth. I've been there loads, man. Being behind the door, I've had loads. First one, I've got a couple of examples in this video for you. I've got 2 or maybe 3, if I remember the third one right. I'll tell you the difference between an MDT and a VDT first. This is linked to the story. Bear with me. When you're banged up, MDT mandatory drug test, VDT voluntary, right? Everyone gets an MDT every now and again. You might be lucky and do your whole bit of bird without your whole sentence without ever getting one. Yeah, I've done it. I've done it before. Gone in, got out a couple of years later without ever having one. You get them for suspicion as well. They're not going to tell you it's for suspicion. No, it's basically you go in there, do your wee into a cup, they stick a bit of paper in it, or they send it away for whatever. Usually they stay in front of you and they'll say, "Oh, you passed, goodbye," or it gets sent away and whatnot. I think the MDTs they send them away, and the VDTs they didn't. If my memory serves me right, I mean it's been a couple of years since I've had, especially the VDTs. I've only ever signed up for them once. Yeah, VDT. Okay, so VDT voluntary. Certain jobs require them. It's not very voluntary when you got to sign up for a voluntary thing to get something, but you know certain wings require VDTs. There's usually an incentive. You know, you get extra privileges to go with it. A big old carrot. It's usually because surprise, nobody usually wants to sign up for a VDT. My example, I was in Stocken. This is the only time I was ever signed up for a VDT. I was on the super enhanced wing. I've said this before, levels being banged up. Basic, standard, enhanced. Everyone starts on the standard. You can drop down to basic where you get nothing, or you can go up to enhanced where you're allowed, you know, where you can buy your PS and you'll have more money and things like that. Yeah. Some nicks have super enhanced wings, they call them, super enhanced wing. You can apply to go on it and you can get there, yeah. One of the conditions was I had to sign up for a VDT, okay. Why would I want to be over there and sign up and put myself at potential risk of getting in trouble? 10 PM bang up every night, and I think it was later on the weekends. I think, if my memory serves, we're going back to 2006. More food, more fresh air. By fresh air, I mean literally it was only a dorm. It was one wing, all on its own, fenced off. So the door, literally, you open the door anytime you want, except for bang up, and go out. There was benches outside there. You couldn't go anywhere because it was fenced off. Just sit about. There was no, you have to be in your cell because it's 2 PM or whatever. I mean, you go and sit outside, go to someone else's cell, all until you had to be behind your door, you know. Anyone could go behind the hot plate whenever they wanted, and if you get given donuts occasionally in jail. Just a little example, you can go behind the hot plate on this wing and turn it on and cook it. Just little things that, you know, when you spend 23 hours a day on bang up, which I was for about 3.5. I spent for about 3.5 years. I did on this sentence before I got onto this. Yeah, so I went there for the last 6 months of my sentence. There was a pool table, snooker table. There was the extra channel. It was a Sky Digital, which was controlled by the Screws office. But you know, if there was a movie channel on there, that's what we got. Sports channels, this, that. I've done videos about the parties that we used to have on there, brewing hooch behind the walls. Every single weekend, we'd be getting smashed, going in it. You can go in other people's cells at night, 10 o'clock bang up, yeah. But you haven't really got to shut your door. There was no keys and all that. It was sort of like it was a dorm more than anything. You could lock your door from your inside, but you could, as long as you was in your door, in your cell at 10 o'clock at night, you could leave your door open, yeah. So the screw comes around, checks your door's open anyway. When you want to go to bed, shut your door. If it's hot or if it's summertime, which is nice, you could sit there with the door open until midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever. No toilet in your cell. You go to the toilet, the community toilet, and then once you've been to that toilet, you could just walk off and go to someone else's cell. That's how easy it was. And the screws used to leave you alone, right? No wonder we all wanted to be on there. I've explained the vinegar trick on how to, in my experience, on how I used to get away with the VDTs, MDTs or whatever, drink vinegar and it flushes you out. This is what I've, this is only from my experience. I'm not a doctor, don't do it, you know what I mean? Gotta say that. It flushes you out apparently or something. All I'm saying is I passed, yeah, when you do that. This isn't one of them times. There was no vinegar this time. And the thing, I say VDTs, it's voluntary. It wasn't like, from my recollection, it wasn't like every 4 weeks at 2 p.m. It was sort of like they would grab you at random, yeah? But you sort of knew when it was, but roughly when it was, maybe. You know what I mean? If you was keeping it, like thinking about it, you might be able to work it out, whatever. I never used to work it out. And I was bang on the old Tramadol, Subby, when I could, but mainly Tramadol, yeah, and they're in your system all the time. Weed when I could. That stays in your system longer. So whenever I was going to get a VDT, I'm probably going to fail it, you know. I'd managed to get hold of. I think another like Connor give it to me. It's like a medicine bottle, yeah, plastic with the childproof lid on it, yeah. Push it down, twist it to open it, right? It clicks, doesn't it? Click, click, click. It's not silent. I'd got hold of one of them, right? So I thought sometimes I used to like went to like the finger of a glove, say, tie it up, keep it downstairs, and when the time comes, just tear it open and pour it into the old pot, yeah. Allegedly, could be, all for entertainment purposes, but I've managed to get hold of this, and anyway, I think it's better than having like a warm glove next to your leg and all that, yeah. Sometimes I used to keep it filled up, just go to someone else, wouldn't that for me? It's as simple as that, innit? And then I keep it on me. I never used to have to tie it on or anything. I mean, I got the technique down. I was a bit bigger back then, right, as well. So basically, keep it high as I can, yeah, on the inside of my leg, between the inside of my leg and my balls, just like keeping it sandwiched between the pair of them, like, and it wouldn't fall down, yeah. That's how I used to have it, right? On this day, it was empty. I was sitting in there. I'm sitting in my cell. I forgot how they told you that you was gonna get it, right? But I was made aware that it was time for a VDT. I was like, oh no, I'm totally unprepared here. Usually on the other wings and all that, they come to your cell. There's no like letting you know and all that. They come to your cell and they go, right, come on VDT, MDT or whatever, and you have to go there and then. You might, I've done it. Oh, I need to go to the toilet and sit on the toilet drinking loads of water and all that. But yeah, this day I didn't have. There was nothing in the bottle, right? So I've picked up the empty bottle and got there. Yeah, there's a group of us there, all the usual suspects. My Cody's there. I might as well say his name, saying his first name, Leon, yeah, right? Geezer out of Peckham, right? Geezer out of Peckham, right? Not Peckham, right? Peckham, right? I'm definitely gonna fail, yeah. I'm thinking, I'm just like, I've got an empty bottle, yeah, and I've on this enhanced wing, I'm sure it was no like kept in like there was no gates that was ever locked in on this wing ever. Yeah, so it was like, from what I remember, it's just a room we was in, and with a cubicle. We was all sitting in this big old room. There was a screw with a desk, and someone would go off into the other room, or I think it was 2 rooms. We was all sitting in one room. Someone would go through the door when they wanted to go, do the do, and then come out, and it'd be the next person. And you can only really go when you want to go in it. There was no like you. It's like you don't need to go. But there's a time limit. It's usually a couple of hours, yeah, or longer. Usually a couple of hours. Matey, Leon, yeah, I've gone to him. He's gone to me. I'll win in a bottle for you, yeah. But he can't do it out here. He can't do it in this waiting bit, yeah. He's got to go into the thing. I can't remember if you get patted down or not. I really can't. I really can't. Sometimes you do in this situation. They'll give you a quick, and they'll stand behind you when you're doing the business, yeah. But they're not like over your shoulder looking. But it's still a risk on his part if he gets caught what he's doing. It will definitely get turfed off the wing. So respect to him for doing what he did. He didn't have to. It's not like me and him was really pally on the wing either, yeah. But he's done it, yeah. He's gone into the room. He's done his bit, and he's gone into the medicine bottle as well. Come out with it, yeah. Give it to me, freshly warm. I love picking up a bottle or a glove after it's got fresh wee in it. Not. I've got it, yeah. All of a sudden it's dawned on me, innit? Click, 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 click. There's like 2, 3, 4 screws in out of a room or wherever it is, yeah. I think, oh no, like, how am I going to do it? You know what I mean? If it's a glove or something, just give it pull it, or have a pin in your hand or whatever, yeah. But this is a medicine bottle, yeah. I think, oh no, what done? I think I've overplayed myself, and I've tried to be too clever, and I've like, oh, this is good. This is never going to leak. This is great. How clever I am, until I'm actually in the position of click, click, click. Oh no, right? It's just one thing after the other, yeah. So I think, all right. Someone, not Leon, yeah, not Leon this time. One of the other mateys that was there. I can't remember who it was. I said, listen, when I go in there, yeah, I don't know, wait for 10 seconds. You go in there. I think you go in there. You say, right, order A777-6AX. Right, and then you go off and do your biz, yeah. Go and do the bizzo, right? So I said, like, give it 10 seconds. Let me give me name and number or whatever, and then pop your head in and just say something. I don't know. I can't remember what we said now. Just say anything. Just take the dairy off me, right, and just get it on you. So he's gone in there. So I say, he's gone in there. I've gone in the room. Give me name and all that. I've gone off. Stood there with a thing in my hand, like, you know what I mean? Adrenaline's going, like, you know what I mean? You can't help it. It's not that I'm nervous, that I'm scared of getting caught for this. This is something that I'd laugh at if I got caught, but you had to go a little bit because it's funny, isn't it? It's like adrenaline's going a little bit. It's like, oh no, like feeling like a little kid in school trying not to get detention. He's popped his head in. I can't remember what he said. Blah, blah, blah. Like as he said it, I've like, like click, click, click. I've coughed as well, and as I've done it, it's upside down as well. Don't forget. Like I say, don't forget. Just picture it upside down. I'm sure if I'm doing it. I've got undone it. Like I've got the cup in that hand. Click, click, click. I've done it, but as I've undone it, it's all spilled out all over me. It's gone everywhere, all over my hands, trousers, everywhere. Right, and you know how it is with a little bit of liquid on your trousers. A little bit goes, and it looks like someone stuck a hose all over you. Yeah, right. That's what it looks like on me. Oh no, done it up in my pocket or wherever I put it. I'm covered. I look. It just looks. I just look. I look like I've wee all over myself. Turn around, slaps it down. It's everywhere, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like there's a yellow ring around the cup that I put down. So it's all over me. You know what I mean? I'm standing there as if it's nothing. Big patch all over me. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, you know what? I don't even care. I hope you see it. I hope you see it, and I hope it repulses you and you want me out of this room. That must have been what happened because I got away with it, and allegedly I passed. The things you do. Another one. I'm banged up with another Cody at the time. Yeah, my cellmate. Yeah, different Cody, different sentence in Pentonville. Yeah, Pentonville. Yeah, G-wing. Me and my pal, my Cody, my pad mate. Cody, co-defendant. Yeah, he's standing up near the TV, billing it, right, rolling a doobie. Yeah, rolling a spliff. I'm on the bed watching TV, stoned anyway. This is puff as well, right? Ash, solid, right? Yeah. But his days, we're having one of them nights, isn't it? We got a little bit of puff, you know what I mean? So this isn't this ain't the first suit that's been rolled, yeah. Like we're chilling, we're having a laugh, you know what I mean? The cell's all smoky, you know what I mean? And we used to have the TV on one of the drawers, yeah. So one of the drawers would be pulled out from whatever cabinet we had, and we'd put the drawer upside down on the table, the metal table that was attached to the wall, wouldn't come out. We'd put that down and have the TV on top of it, yeah. And so he's billing the spliff, and he's got the spliff on the drawer, the upside down drawer, like just where the TV is, yeah. On top of it, there's a little bit, there's a little exposed area. He's got the thing on there with a puff on next to it, yeah. I don't know how much is there. There's a little bit, nothing to write home about. Less than, you know, a couple of grams or something, you know what I mean? Nothing really, but enough that it would ruin your night if you lost it in the Ville. He's standing there, like having, like doing it, turning around, like putting the thing down, having a laugh, you know what I mean? All of a sudden the doors crash. I forgot who it was. They might be doing bolts and bars or something. I forgot, like, you know what I mean? It might have even been night, it might have been daytime, but the screws crashed through the door, innit, yeah, doing whatever. He's walked in, took 2 steps in. He's gone. He's seen it. He's eyed it up. Yeah. He's eyed up. He's gone. But he's hesitated. He's gone. Finally caught ya. As if it was like a joke. As if it was a joke. Then he's gone to go to get it. Yeah. Myself, I just picked it up. Just like as the screws has gone to get it, was the cellmate just went like cheeks, like and down the back of the trousers, cheeks it. Yeah. Not bottled. Cheeks. Yeah. Just between the cheeks. Right. Screw right, what are you doing? Get that. Alright, now I'm on the bed, yeah. I don't want to lose this. I'll be just as devoed, right? I've jumped off the bed. I've gone in front of him, just like got in front of my pad mate and got in the screw's face just to give him a chance to do whatever he's doing. He's got it anyway. It's nothing. You know what I mean? You could flick it in your nose and lose it. You know what I mean? Push it up in your nose and go away to your brain with it. It's tiny, yeah. But I've jumped up, done my duty. Jumped in front of him, yeah, and got into the screw's face. But he's doing the same, yeah. Now we're like barging him like back towards the door, all the way out onto the landing. Oh, you got to give that battle. You got to go down. And we'll give you what? We'll give you what? The thing about those situations in there, yeah, is sometimes they just fizzle out into nothing, and that was that. He sort of he got mugged off. There's no two ways about it. He come in, he hesitated. He shouldn't have hesitated. He should have just come in and grabbed it. We was too stoned to do anything. Yeah, we was on one of them like hippie vibes. Yeah, like he'd have come in, grabbed it, but he didn't. He come in, his eyes like he just see someone plotting up a key behind the light switch or something. You know what I mean? He's, oh, I knew I'd catch you. And my mate went, no, you ain't. Just bring you. I've jumped up and just barged him out towards the back of the cell, towards the door. He just took it. Oh, I forgot how it ended. He just shut the door and he pissed off. He did tell no one. Nothing ever happened over it. So yeah, we lose. You know, that's a little battle we won. Most of the wars you end up losing behind the door, don't you? When it comes to going head to head with the staff. But that was a little battle we won. So if you enjoyed that, hit subscribe and we'll chat again. Adios.